makes the story hard is they flew 18 hours to get to Canada, to drive up north to a small town and park themselves and pose like they're managing. They are posing like they're managing Prophet Hanna. And that is not correct. So they started collecting, like when you release 1,000 people and they start collecting, it just grew and grew and grew. But the problem started, in my belief, when intelligence brought in what they thought was the Queen with Prophet Hanna's work. And that's where St. Olive comes in. So the entertainment they had and the fun they had cost 7 young people their lives, as far as I know. 7 young people who got omened in the story. Then the United States media got involved and they started duplicating these people because they wanted the show to go on. The problem is there's only one generator, and that's Hanna. Olive at the very beginning and all the other saints worked on it as well. Don't get me wrong, they did. But the key generator is Hanna. So they became like the little princesses in the show. But as they duplicated these people now, they created all different kinds of stories. These people were looking to get banged, because the mess they were doing here in the United States and globally was a disaster. Because then some of the richest got involved and got nervous, and it became war and theft. Everybody was stealing, and it's whoever can get away with it. So Russia was pitted against the United States, and the Turks were pitted against China. It's really ugly. One little minor spat went viral and went around the world 5 times. Today, 16 years later of one person's life, and she died twice. Hanna died twice. The older woman is living and all the younger ones are dead or missing. How is that feasible? Because the drugs they gave to Hanna illegally to boost production created some type of confusion, incorporated with the venom she had, because she's doing evolve and all she sees is like blood and gore and this and that. You know, the smell of dead bodies. She couldn't handle it, and that venom kept her alive. At the very beginning, the drugs given made her fly to the moon and back. Like, if you notice how many years later she's calmer. It took a lot of dark room therapy. And the period between 2013 to her death, 2018, that period Hanna will never talk about that ever to anybody, even probably to Homeland Security, because it was a bang and leave like locusts. It's to protect soldiers globally. In the end, they are all her sons. So all you know is we had war in Canada and the eastern coast of the United States, and they spent millions of dollars covering it, and there's only one mentally ill woman narrating. So it's my word against theirs, thousands of them. There is a problem. Hanna's word was gold because she came from a famous family known as the Family of Angels. So the probability Hanna was correct and they were wrong, they were posing to fake it till you make it like nothing happened for the sake of revenue benefit of Americans and Canadians. Because that is money stolen to the pocket. No different than Iraq. fake it till you make it money. That money is what makes Hanna in the right and them in the wrong, because Hanna's the legal owner, so they're trying to attack that as well. So yesterday we put out a sign for the police. No, for the police records. It's public notice now. Doesn't matter if the whole area is foreign. We are forewarning them. We don't know if it'll work. If, they just don't want to. And Hannah's okay with that. But she woke up this morning, and it was nice and quiet, but tomorrow might not be. These are some of the challenges of everything going on in the area. So if you want her to finish, do subscribe, because without revenue, she can't do anything. Convention center is $10,000 a day, and she has to rent that to present the 200 exhibits of the events and stories and promo and all of that. We're also trying to raise money with the capital investors for the movie. The movie doesn't really talk about C3 events. It talks about a whole lifetime story that started in 1967, the year Israel did its annexation. But for the name of fraud, or whatever the case may be, or benefit, or AI, they kind of moved stuff around the world. Hanna illustrated that all humans were Jews, that Jews have to look in themselves to find a better place or a better means of existence. That if they want Hanna's help, they have to help her enforce legality, another entry.